What up, y'all? 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM. I'm just up, man. I was watching this documentary on the History Channel, little gangland series they got about Jeff Fort and the Black Peace Stones, and had me thinking about American gangster. You know what I'm saying? What is an American gangster? You know what I'm saying? I'm real interested in how they came up with the concept for the show because it's made on black entertainment television, and you would think our own people wouldn't exploit us. So what is the purpose of it? I ain't gonna lie, I was interested in it. Every Thursday night before I went to work, I had to see it or record it. You know what I mean? Because I was young when all these guys was doing this dirt, and it was amazing how a lot of them came out unscathed and lived to talk about it. But on the flip side, I'm an adult, and I know the flip side to that life. And these young kids are seeing that, and they thinking, oh, well, he got out of there. He did a couple years in the pen, and he home, and he on TV now talking about it, so everything's all good. I'm going to keep it moving. But that's not true. See, the flip side of this is you go to prison for many, many years, sometime the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Living a little 8x6, 8x10. Help me out, because I ain't never been there. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. Help me out, you know what I'm saying? 8x10, 8x6. You know what I mean? Somebody telling you when the piss shit, take a shower. You probably, you know what I'm saying, bunking with a child molester. You know what I mean? And you spend a lot of days listening to niggas crying, violence, people getting sodomized, you know what I'm saying? That's not being a gangster to me. If that's a gangster, I don't want that. I got a cousin doing life right now, you know what I'm saying, in the Virginia State Correctional Facility for murder. You know what I mean? And me and him correspond on a regular, and he's not happy. You know what I'm saying? And his letters, he try to stay upbeat, but he's not happy about doing that and living there. He's been there for 14 years. Almost half of my life, he's been incarcerated. And you know what's the funny thing is? He's my first cousin. That's my mother's nephew, my uncle's son. We've never met. Probably never will. He spent out of them 14 years, 12 on solitary confinement. That means he comes out of cell one time a week for a shower, and if he wants to work out, he works out in a cage. Total isolation. You know what I mean? That's not gangster. So when we use that term, I know we use it loosely, let's bring it back to what it really is. A gangster is somebody that goes to work every day. You know what I mean? He deals with the stresses of that job, but he don't come home and take it out on his family because that's what he has to do. A gangster is somebody that don't run from their responsibilities. You know what I mean? A gangster is somebody that stands up for themselves and what they believe in by any means, at all costs. And a gangster is somebody that will defend his family, friends, or anybody being taken advantage of to the fullest, if that means his life. That's a gangster. A gangster ain't selling dope, it ain't robbing people, it ain't doing none of that. And believe it or not, I don't knock people that do that. If that's what you do, if that's what you feel you have to do, then do it. Because you're going to answer somebody like I'm going to answer somebody. But don't think that you's a G. You's a gangster. Don't think because you have a bandana out the right side or left side of your pocket that makes you untouchable. Real talk. I don't gangbang. I don't promote it, and I don't really down it because there's a lot of kids that come from broken homes, and that's what gets them through life. Believe it or not, that a lot of them, that's what gets them through life. But the ones that buy their way in, Lil Wayne, baby, you're the ones that buy their way in game. You're not gangsters. And you're perpetuating to these children that's what it is. I'm cool, I got all red on. I'm a gangster. You're not a gangster. Real gangsters don't talk. They do dirt in silence. They don't snitch. That's a gangster. A gangster, he holds his head up high and he accepts any responsibility for his actions. He can deal with his consequences. That's a gangster. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King, gangster. Malcolm X, gangster. Medgar Evers, gangster. Nelson Mandela, gangster. That's a gangster to me. You know what I mean? If we want to use that term that's recognizable to my peers, that's gangster. But all y'all other little clowns running around here, you're not putting fear in nobody's heart. You think you are, but you're not. You know? The violence that you putting on people is people that's scared to strike back. I'm not scared to strike back, nor do I look for violence. But I feel like I can wear any color I want to. And you're not going to ask me anything about what gang I'm in. Because if you do, that might be the last time you be able to speak out of that mouth. Because it will be wide up. But that's not violence inciting violence. That's you bringing violence. Because you're a gangster. Get that term right. You are no way affiliated with the mob. Those men, to be honest, a lot of them were real gangsters. They did their business, but they held their head high. And they took whatever consequences. Yeah, we found out that there was a lot of loose, you know what I'm saying, little loose links in that chain. But it was a lot of people that died. That was a life they chose. And they ain't put it on nobody else, and they live by a certain rule and certain codes. Y'all don't live by that. Rappers, Lil Wayne, you get on the track talking about how you blood and this and that, and your little activity, they listening, dog. They listening. You do the littlest thing, they gonna put you up. You too little to go up there. You got hair, you gonna be doing somebody else's hair. I hope you know how to do cornrows. And a lot of them like them with the zigzag parts. Yeah, hook it up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get that term right when we talking that gangster. You know what I'm saying? BET, y'all dead wrong for even making that series. If you did, it should have came on late night, like uncut. Even though we know kids be up, still. You know what I'm saying? Show a little respect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't watch BET anyway. It didn't took all the MTV shows. The MTV's garbage, but it didn't took all their shows. You know what I'm saying? The Hell Day, 106 and Park is garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Make something educational. Yeah, okay. Every 10 commercials, you throw a little wrap it up commercial in there. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's make some real stuff. Let's show the real odds and ends to this game. Let's show what happens when you on top and when you go in. You know what I mean? And when your girl pregnant and she crying and your mom's crying and your sister, she died while you inside. Let's show the real talk. You know what I mean? I want mad comments back on this. I want to know how people feel about this, all ages. How do we feel, you know what I'm saying, knowing that we got people out here portraying that they gangsters when they probably the first one will snitch. Probably the first one will cry. Probably the first one if you went, they jump. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I mean? Let's use our terminology right because our children is listening. And they look up to us. Believe it or not, they look, yeah, looking up to you, Lil Wayne. Why, I don't know. I wouldn't look up to anybody that looks like the Predator, but we're going to leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? But they look up to y'all. So it's best that y'all carry yourself in a certain manner. Never mind that, the man is listening. The man is waiting to indict. You know what I'm saying? And send this up. Look at Marion Jones. Look at my man Vic. You know what I mean? They just wait. And then you got them clowns that you think is your homeboys. What happens? Fans come, yo, I'm gonna give you 5 years. Oh, yo, well, yeah, he did everything. Yo, the guns is under his mattress. T.I. Come on, man. If y'all gangsters, y'all should know that part of the game. You ain't studied Gotti. You see what happened with him? A snitch. Broke down everything. I can go back farther than that. Y'all don't even know about this. Joe Valachi. That's from the 60s, dog. First mob informant for the FBI. Broke down everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And if you snitch, that's what you do, so be it. I don't mess with snitches. You know what I mean? But that's the whole fact. If you gonna do dirt, then do it by yourself if you a gangster. But if you just living a righteous life, then ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Ain't nothing wrong with saying I don't sell drugs. Me, I ain't never been to jail a day in my life. Knock on wood, I hope I never go. I'm not gonna sit here in front for you. If you listen to my music, I'm not gonna front for you. I'm gonna keep it real all day, every day. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this going. You know what I mean? Phonics representing, you know what I'm saying, last day's movement for justice and peace. You know what I mean? And yo, I want to hear all comments, yo. I want all comments in this because this is real talk. Tell me what you know what I'm saying, what you think, what you feel. Alright? 1.